Homemade soy milk has a freshness and flavor that store-bought versions rarely match, yet many people assume making it at home is complicated. The truth is, modern soy milk makers now handle soaking, blending, heating, and even cleaning with very little effort. If you're trying to find the best soy milk maker, this video breaks down what actually matters, so you can choose with confidence. Honestly, I'm super interested to hear if you've ever tried making soy milk at home before, or if you've always relied on stores bought. Feel free to share as you watch. And if any of these machines catch your eye, you'll find links to current prices waiting in the description below. Let's begin with the Beyn 10-in-1 automatic nut milk maker machine, which immediately sets the tone with its emphasis on automation and versatility. When you use this machine, you're greeted by a solid, thoughtfully designed appliance with a stainless steel interior that's built to handle repeated heating cycles while maintaining clean, neutral flavors. The 10 preset programs allow you to move effortlessly between soy milk, nut milk, grain milk, soups, and a self-cleaning mode, so you're never left guessing about timing or temperature. From the moment you press start, the machine takes over the technical work, creating an experience that feels calm, controlled, and intuitive. As the Beyn runs, you can sense how the internal blade system and heating element work together to transform whole soybeans into a smooth, cohesive liquid. The blending process is thorough, gradually breaking down the beans while the heating phase gently cooks them, which is essential for both flavor and digestibility. The kitchen fills with a warm, fresh aroma that signals real ingredients being carefully prepared rather than aggressively processed. When the cycle finishes, the soy milk looks uniform and inviting, with a texture that feels naturally creamy rather than artificially thick. You'll also notice how well the capacity fits into everyday routines. One batch produces enough soy milk for several servings, making it practical for daily use without constant repetition. The digital interface clearly communicates each stage of the process, so you always know where you are in the cycle. Cleanup is simplified through the built-in cleaning function, which helps rinse away residue from the blades and interior walls, making regular use far less intimidating. Over time, the Beyn establishes itself as a machine you can rely on when you want consistency and flexibility. It's especially appealing if you enjoy experimenting with different plant-based beverages because the preset programs encourage exploration without complexity. It's easy to see why many people would consider this a great soy milk maker for households that value both convenience and variety. Now moving on to the Olayks nut milk maker machine, this model places a strong focus on simplicity and everyday usability. When you first start using it, the streamlined design makes the process feel approachable, even if homemade soy milk is new to you. The machine integrates blending and heating into a single automated cycle, allowing soybeans to be processed and cooked without manual intervention. This unified approach helps produce soy milk with a balanced, clean taste that highlights the natural character of the beans. As the cycle progresses, the blending action steadily refines the mixture, while the heating element maintains the conditions needed for properly cooked soy milk. The operation feels controlled and contained, with the lid helping manage steam and movement throughout the process. When you pour the finished soy milk, it has a smooth, even appearance and a comforting warmth that immediately signals freshness. At this point, I'm genuinely curious, do you usually prefer your soy milk plain, or do you like adding things like vanilla, dates, or sweeteners? Let me know in the comments because I'm honestly interested. The Olayks machine is well suited to daily use, producing enough soy milk for multiple glasses without overwhelming your counter space. Its interior surfaces are designed to rinse clean easily, which makes post-use cleanup feel manageable and quick. This ease of maintenance encourages more frequent use, helping homemade soy milk become part of your normal routine instead of an occasional project. What stands out most is the reliability of the results. Each cycle delivers a familiar texture and flavor, giving you confidence that the machine will perform the same way every time. In that sense, it earns its place among machines often highlighted in thoughtful soy milk maker reviews, where consistency and simplicity are valued just as much as features. Next, let's turn to the ChefWave Milkmade, a machine that has become widely recognized in the plant-based kitchen space. From the moment you interact with it, the interface feels carefully designed, with preset options that include soy milk alongside other dairy-free beverages. These presets are calibrated to manage blending intensity and heating duration automatically, allowing you to focus on ingredients rather than technical adjustments. During operation, the Milkmade blends soybeans thoroughly before transitioning into a controlled heating phase that ensures the milk is fully cooked. The resulting texture feels refined and cohesive, pouring smoothly into your glass without separation. There's a noticeable sense of balance in how the machine works, as if each step of the process has been tuned to complement the next. The finished soy milk carries a gentle aroma and a warmth that makes it especially enjoyable when consumed fresh. Cleaning is another area where the ChefWave Milkmade shines. The self-cleaning function circulates water throughout the interior, loosening residue from the blades inside so you're not left scrubbing by hand. This feature makes a real difference if you plan to use the machine regularly, removing one of the most common barriers to consistency. Living with the Milkmade feels like owning an appliance that respects your time. You can trust it to deliver dependable results while fitting neatly into your daily rhythm. It's no surprise that many people describe it as a top-rated soy milk maker when discussing dependable, well-rounded machines for home use. Now transitioning to the Ferlind 8-in-1 nut milk maker, this model stands out for balancing compact size with practical versatility. The 32-ounce capacity is ideal if you prefer making soy milk fresh rather than storing large quantities. With 8 preset functions, the machine guides you through blending, heating, and cleaning in a way that feels straightforward and unintimidating. As you use the Ferlind, you'll notice how evenly it processes soybeans, breaking them down into a smooth mixture before gently cooking the liquid. The machine works in stages, which helps prevent uneven textures and supports a more uniform final result. When the cycle finishes, the soy milk is warm, aromatic, and ready to drink, making it easy to incorporate into your daily routine. Encouraging frequent use, especially if you enjoy integrating soy milk into smoothies, coffee, or light cooking throughout the week. Over time, the Ferlind feels like a quiet companion in the kitchen, helping you create fresh soy milk without taking up mental or physical space. Its balance of size, automation, and ease of care makes it a great soy milk maker for anyone who values simplicity and freshness over excess capacity. Finally, we arrive at the Tribest Soyabella SB130, a machine that has built a strong reputation by focusing on precision and durability. As soon as you handle it, the stainless steel pitcher communicates a sense of long-term reliability designed to withstand repeated heating while preserving clean flavors. The control panel offers clearly defined modes for hot soy milk, cold beverages, and soups, giving you confidence that each function has been tuned for its specific purpose. When the Soyabella is running, the coordination between blending and heating feels deliberate and measured. The blade assembly grinds soybeans into a fine consistency before the heating element brings the mixture to the proper cooking temperature. This careful progression produces soy milk that feels smooth and substantial, with a comforting warmth and a naturally rich aroma. The finished milk pours cleanly, making it equally enjoyable to drink on its own or use in recipes. The capacity of the Soyabella supports making multiple servings in one cycle, which fits naturally into family routines or meal prep habits. You can add your ingredients, select the appropriate mode, and step away while the machine handles the process. When the cycle completes, the soy milk is fully prepared, requiring no extra steps or adjustments. Using the Tribest Soyabella SB130 reinforces why it continues to be mentioned in long-standing soy milk maker reviews. Its consistent performance and focused feature set give you confidence every time you use it, and many users regard it as a top-rated soy milk maker because it delivers exactly what it promises without unnecessary complexity. Each of these machines offers a slightly different approach to making soy milk at home, but all of them aim to make the process simple, consistent, and enjoyable. Before you go, I'm genuinely curious which one feels like it would fit best into your daily routine and what matters most to you when choosing a soy milk maker. Feel free to share honestly in the comments. If you're still narrowing down the best soy milk maker for your kitchen, Thinking about how often you'll use it and how hands-off you want the process to be can make the decision much easier. And as always, links to current prices for each machine are waiting for you in the description below.